your go.
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Caroline and this is Devon. Devon's 5 months old now. He was born on the 22nd of June. I'd like to tell you about our birthing experience using hypnobirthing. I went along to the class. Caroline had phoned Vanessa to find out about it, and Caroline rang me almost straight away afterwards and said, "This is what I want to do." I said, "Well, fine, it's your body, you know what you want to do, we'll go with that." We went along to the class. I didn't know that much about it. Obviously I'd read page 80, whatever it was in the book, so I understood some of it. Then we met Vanessa, and Vanessa taught us both how to do the deep relaxation, so that therefore I understood a bit more about what Caroline would be going through and how to help Caroline to relax. Basically, that also helped me in my everyday life, because what I did, if I had a stressful moment, I could self-hypnose myself by doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just basically relaxing, and then taking the moment and looking at it as a fresh project, as opposed to just getting involved in it. The birth itself was absolutely amazing. Over, it seemed like minutes. And all I can say is that I'm so pleased we had Devon at home and used the self-hypnosis, because I don't think we would have had such a fantastic baby if we hadn't.
Oh, thank you.
The main reason for looking into the self-hypnosis for me was an alternative. I didn't want to be in hospital. I didn't want to have needles, injections, an intervention. Birth for me is a natural process, and I just wanted my body to do what it could do in its own way. I knew after speaking to Vanessa that hypnobirthing was the right way for us to go, and the minute we started the classes, I just knew it was right, and the methods that we learn I still use now. So if Devon's having a rough night, I'll just do a bit of breathing and relaxation, and everything just seems a little bit calmer and a little bit easier. The birth itself was very intense but pain-free. It was slightly uncomfortable at the end, but I can't say I had any pain at all. I used no pain relief all the way through, and it was just the most incredible experience of my life. My labour was recorded at just under 6 hours, and the final stage of pushing Devon out was only 20 minutes. We used a pool in the middle of our lounge, and once I got in there, I wasn't getting out. There was no budging me until I absolutely had to after I'd given birth. Devon, when he was born, just sort of popped out into the water and just kind of splashed around when I held him. He wasn't crying or screaming, but he was pink and very alert, and the midwives were actually amazed at how calm I was and how calm Devon was when he was born.
Caroline, what would you say to any mum out there that told you that she was pregnant but anxious about giving birth or anxious about labour or birth?
I'd definitely speak to Vanessa, and even if it's just a chat to decide whether self-hypnosis is for you, it's definitely worth it. I don't think that if I hadn't used self-hypnosis, I think I probably would have had a hospital birth, very medicalised, lots of intervention, and I really don't think that Devon would be such a happy, calm baby as what he is. So definitely use it, and it's the most amazing experience ever.
How did it help you after you had Devon in terms of recovering postnatally?
The day he was born in the afternoon, so about 12, 14 hours after he was born, we went for a walk with him.
That's brilliant.
Only just a short walk, but within a day, I was back to myself. I didn't feel uncomfortable or wasn't in any pain afterwards. Didn't have any tears or anything. And the midwife said that's possibly because I was so in control and let my body take over as opposed to forcing him out. I just allowed my body to push him out. So afterwards they were very surprised at how quickly I was sort of back to normal, if you like.
How confident did you feel about your birth before you went in? Before you went, obviously you went into labour.
I knew I could do it, and I just needed to get relaxed into that little zone that I sort of went into. Just sort of very quiet, dark room was how I relaxed. And the minute that Paul started a few of the relaxation techniques on me, I knew that I was going to have my baby that night at home, way I wanted, with no trouble. There was going to be no difficulties. I wasn't going to need any assistance.
We almost thought that you weren't in that relaxed stage because we were just having conversation as if like we are now. You know, it wasn't like you would imagine, really, like the Paul McKenna thing. He was totally just relaxed and having a chat.
And what did that mean for you, Paul? Obviously, to be able to see Caroline coping and managing so well, what did that do for you?
I was pleased because obviously I knew Devon was going to be coming.
Yeah.
But the fact that Caroline was so relaxed, I think, changed the whole perspective of the baby. You know, everybody's seen the things on the telly where they're screaming their head off and everything. And, you know, I'm an emotional chap and I just broke down.
It was incredible. It was calm and relaxed, and if you imagine a perfect birth, that's what we had. I couldn't even ask for anything better. It was perfect.
What would you say was the one thing that made that happen for you, that could make that happen for other mums?
It was having the self-hypnosis and the belief that I could give birth and I could do it easily, it wasn't going to hurt, and just know that Devon was going to arrive safely.
Did you have that belief before you started the classes?
No, I didn't think I was capable of giving birth without an epidural and loads of pain relief.
Before the classes started, we both thought, right, okay, we'll be going to the hospital, we'll be being plugged in, as it were, to the machines, and that's how birthing is. And we were like, obviously after the classes, we realised that there is another way, and it's so much better because it's more natural.
And the classes were so useful, not only for the birthing experience, but like we said, outside of the experience, you know, at work, if you're having a bad day, or if he's having a bad day, just me relaxing seems to relax him, or just stick on the CD, and I think he recognises the music. He seems to calm down.
I think they do, don't they? Thank you very, very much for sharing your story with me today. That's lovely. And thank you, Devon, as well.